Planet Dolan.
Who bought a gravestone incriminating his wife before he even died? Whose grave is literally just a recipe? Here are 15 gravestones you won't mind having a chuckle at. It's what they would have wanted. I'm Hellbent, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 15. Robert Clay Allison was a gunfighter and rancher whose tombstone makes the most Texas statement ever. He never killed a man that did not need killing. That's debatable, but this is probably a good time to mention that Allison was medically discharged from the Confederate Army due to maniacal tendencies that may have stemmed from a head injury during his childhood. That's in addition to riding nude through the street and yanking a dentist's tooth out with a pair of pliers after finding out he drilled the wrong tooth. Point is, it's hard to say if we can trust Allison's statement of who needs killing and who doesn't. Number 14. Famed TV personality Merv Griffin sent countless game shows into commercial with the now famous catchphrase, "We'll be right back after these messages." With his final message, he poked a little fun at himself and also let us know he wasn't planning to rise from the dead. We'll see what the T-Virus has to say about that, Mr. Griffin. Number 13. Rodney Dangerfield is a comedy legend and a notorious coke fiend who literally took his self-deprecating humor with him to the grave. Dangerfield's whole comedy persona was basically about him being a total piece of trash compared to the classy folks around him. So even in death, Dangerfield was determined to bring property values down with him.
Doc, every day I wake up, I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. What's wrong with me? He said, I don't know, but your eyesight is perfect.
Number 12. Whoever Kay is, she really wanted her fudge recipe to be handed down. The best part about this isn't just the fact that apparently this fudge is really good, it's this little subtle touch. You see that part at the end of the recipe that says pour on marble slab? Now look again. What is a tombstone made of? If you don't make tribute to the goddess of fudge, great tragedy may befall your kitchen. Number 11. This one appears to have been used a couple of times. Does that make it a dead meme? Anyway, some people apparently really wanted to be remembered for making both deals and puns. See, the joke is, he made a bad deal and someone killed him. It's funny because they're dead. Funny. Number 10. This reads more like a police statement than a tombstone, which is appropriate because Herman Harbin bought it and installed it while he was still alive. It's hard to say whether Eleanor Arthur was the vicious harpy she's made out to be in this inscription, but this side of the story is pretty incriminating. After Harbin actually died in 2011, he wasn't even buried at that grave, and his wife had the tombstone removed a few years later. What do you think? Guilty conscience or hiding the truth? Number 9. Think about it. I came here without being consulted, and I leave without my consent. Yeah, that's about right, random unmarked gravestone in Chattanooga. It's not even really funny, it's just a damn good quote in a place you wouldn't expect to see it. Time to go think about life for a while. Number 8. Beloved comedy actor Leslie Nielsen has 2 different monuments marking his death, both of which are quotes from his career. One is a simple footstone with a fart joke that also doubles as an epitaph, "Let her rip." The other is a bench with advice for his fellow actors, "Sit down whenever you can." Leslie Nielsen never took himself too seriously.
Nice beaver.
Number 7. This is among the most popular epitaph quips you'll find, and it's one of the best. You can't get a much better "I told you so" than this. The "I told you I was sick" last laugh has international appeal now. It even showed up on the grave of UK comedian Spike Milligan, who had it written on his gravestone in Gaelic. He died of liver failure, so he was probably right. Number 6. Straightforward and to the point. Dying sucks. Number 5. Lester Moore isn't a particularly notable figure in and of himself. He was a banker in Arizona who was shot during an argument about a package in the late 1800s, because that's how they solved problems back then. It's hard to say if this tombstone is actually memorializing him or if they just wanted to make a little fun poem at his expense. It almost sounds like it's bragging about killing him. It is pretty clever though, and hey, now Lester Moore is remembered for something. So, there's that. Number 4. The Man of 1,000 Voices was the original voice for basically every single Looney Tune and a bunch of other early Warner Brothers animations. Mel Blanc single-handedly turned the "That's all, folks" into an internationally known catchphrase that has spanned decades. There was basically no other option here. Well played, sir.
That's all, folks.
Number 3. The story of Jesse James' life and death has been the subject of countless movies and History Channel specials. But here's the cliff notes. Jesse James robbed a bunch of banks and amassed a huge gang of vigilante outlaws. Then the government got involved, busted up the gang, and paid off 2 of his closest friends to shoot him in the back of the head. His tombstone features an inscription by his mother, who was understandably upset about the betrayal. Number 2. You don't see a lot of gravestones that double as apologies for wrongful execution, but here's one of them. The story of George Johnson is basically that he bought a horse in good faith, not knowing that the horse had actually been stolen previously. The court didn't buy his story and they hung him. Shortly thereafter, he was exonerated of the crime, but it didn't do him that much good. So they wrote him this fun little apology, which is basically like the Old West equivalent of "lol, sorry." Number 1. Some actors just never know when it's time to give up the leading role. At least he's able to keep this one for a long, long time. Okay then, which one of these morbid jokes was the funniest to you? Leave us a comment below and we'll pin our favorite up to the top. That's all I got for now. Thanks for watching, and if I die after this script, I'll rise up from the grave and kill you all.